One. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. No good with the triple. And here's Cleveland. LeVert the pass to Mitchell.
Blocking foul called on. Blake Griffin takes first. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Takes the 3. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
The pass to Mitchell. From downtown, LeVert kicks to Mitchell. LeVert against Tatum. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Passes it to LeVert. Feeds it to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Garland, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Smart passes to Griffin. Back to Smart. On the wing, Brown. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
On the wing, Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now here's Allen after Jaylen Brown's miss. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Mitchell against Brown. Outside Griffin. Tatum, that's for 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Nobody near Allen. Off target with his 3. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown kicks to Smart. feeling it out a bit. Right side, Tatum. Crosses over, shakes him, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Mobley a screen on Brown. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Oh, Tatum in position. Outside Griffin. Brown inside the line, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close.
Fans, your Cavaliers, you get
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And here is Garland. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills. Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Outside Tatum. Griffin sets the screen for Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Pass to Brown. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. From about 19 feet, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Now, Mobley, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Now, Tatum, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Tatum looking around. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
LeVert with a wide-open look. Misses the three. It's stolen by Allen. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Brown. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell with it. He's got 7. Here's Allen. Sweet move. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Smart misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. It's up a 3. Mobley finds Garland. Cleveland the rebound. Three-pointer, LeVert. And they get it back. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Cavaliers, 16. The Celtics, 20.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Williams. And it's Horford in at the center filling out the middle.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
Boston leading by 6. And it's Brogdon off the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a nasty finish from Malcolm Brogdon. My goodness, go to work.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rubio, the pass to Love. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Gallinari with the steal. White, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Stevens, the pass to Love. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now here's Lopez. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rubio dishes to Lopez. And a missed layup. And Horford will bring it up for Boston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Rubio misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Gallinari, a screen on Rubio. And White kicks to Gallinari. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Now here's White. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Stevens, the pass to Lopez. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gallinari's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Gallinari's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Okoro wide open. He fires. Lopez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Lopez has got his first points of the game. Now here's Brogdon. Outside Williams. There's the 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Love dishes to Rubio. Launches it. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Gallinari against Rubio. And Gallinari throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the basket by Rubio.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
And here's White. With 4 seconds on the clock, he lays it in. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. How about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brown outside. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Allen kicks to LeVert. A second chance effort. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
LeVert against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
The 3 from Garland. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The three. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Mobley the pass to LeVert. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston leading by 14. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Shot clock at 6. And for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Tatum. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now Smart. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Griffin with the steal. Brown against Mitchell. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Mitchell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 18 to end the cold streak. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The three from Tatum. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Cleveland foul. Donovan Mitchell.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Good on the triple.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Tatum's shot is off. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Boston.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. 40 seconds left in the game. Brown wide open, he fires. Here's Griffin, and the layup is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Williams passes to Griffin. It's stolen by Allen. There's the pass to LeVert. The tray buries the long-range jumper.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And then Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Tatum. Williams against Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Smart. Goes back up. Rebounded by Trent.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And it's Smart missing. Barnes against Williams. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, Cage, and Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Van Vliet outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. 19-footer. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Siakam with a screen on Brown. Siakam, pass to Trent. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Man, good whistle there.
That's good from Trent.
Shooting for Toronto, Gary Trent.
Trent hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Tatum from downtown. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Barnes. Trent outside from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Brown can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Barnes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brown against Trent. Pass to Tatum. On the take. And it's good for 2.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Trent with a screen on Smart. Trent outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Van Vliet up top. Defended by Smart. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Can't nail the jumper. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Trent. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Assisted.
Trent's got 9 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Tatum. And there's the lob. And Griffin slams it in.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop.
Van Vliet outside. He takes it in. Here's Trent. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Tatum finds Brown. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Brown so fast off the drive, tough for defenders to keep up.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Brown. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. They set the pick. Up top, Anunoby. Over Tatum.
Just such a menace. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Van Vliet outside. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Toronto calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Clock at 6. Van Vliet misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Brown finds Smart. 1:49 left in the second. Anunoby against Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. It's stolen by Smart. Stolen by Anunoby. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Brown with the steal. Tatum against Anunoby. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Smart. Barnes with a screen on White. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
Danilo Gallinari.
Here's Brogdon. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Brogdon. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he lobs it up top.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Up top Barnes. He's covered by Gallinari. Three-pointer Van Vliet. Great D that time from Gallinari. With 4 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Trent from long range. And that's not going to go. And the first half now.
With the score, the Celtics 25. The Raptors 32.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Danilo Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Brogdon with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams finds Brogdon to the paint. And there's Horford on the assist by Brogdon.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And it seemed wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
And that one's good. Flynn.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
White, the pass to Gallinari. Horford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. Horford's got 6 points. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Outside Porter. Here's Banton, guarded by Brogdon. Banton can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Here's White. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve, those who stay around. And here's Porter outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Now Brogdon. Here's the 3. Here's Horford. Over Achua. Horford can't hit. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Boucher. Can't get it to fall. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining.
Brogdon against Porter.
2 minutes.
Horford passes to White. Back to Horford. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Horford's got 8 points.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Porter with a screen on White. Pass to Porter. And here's Boucher. Now here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 1:10 left in the third. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And that one's long. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Brogdon going inside.
The size Brogdon possesses at his position comes into play on these physical takes, drawing the contact.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Gallinari. Tatum comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for White. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. 6 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors out.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
It's Smart on the wing. Tatum inside. Anunoby covering. Tatum passes to Williams. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Smart against Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Shoots over Tatum. No good, off the front rim. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay calm and execute.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside, takes the three, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist of the game now. Brown passes to Williams. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Back to Brown. And he lays it up and in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Van Vliet outside. Now here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more. That's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He hits the second from the line. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They shoot again. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Shooting for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Now here's Tatum. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Trent outside. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. Inside. And they'll get another chance.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Barnes with a screen on Brown. Trent finds Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Brown. Brown draws the double. Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Trent. Gets it down to single digits.
Anytime Brown touches the ball, you expect Jalen to score. He is that good.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Van Vliet from deep three-point range.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For the entire...
this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Garland against Van Vliet. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Van Vliet. Mobley with the block. Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. LeVert in the corner. Trent against Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Trent. Mitchell kicks to Garland. That three off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. He takes it in, and they recover it. From deep, Trent. And the Raptors miss again. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell is double. Garland with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Garland finds LeVert. Back to Garland. The pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Siakam pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over to the left wing. And here's Garland for 3. And staying with the play, Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Siakam a screen on Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now Van Vliet, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Now, here's Siakam. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And here's Trent outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Allen dishes to Mobley. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Trent, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And the 3 off target. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And there it is for him.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Trent against Mitchell. Outside Garland. From deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Barnes against Mobley. Nasty move. Nice move. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. LeVert the pass to Allen. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam misses. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Garland. He dishes it to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Siakam. Mobley with the block. And stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Trent. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did. You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Here's Garland, swiped away. Trent passes to Siakam. And that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Van Vliet looking around. Front pass the arc, and it cleared. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
Pascal
For detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this was the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And he nails the third.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Okoro kicks to Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Flynn the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Man, that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Love finds Lopez. That one good for two.
And it's rare to see that, but Lopez shows some confidence knocking down the mid-range jumper.
Outside, Porter. Takes the three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Stephens, good.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
And here is Flynn. Over Rubio. No good on the last second attempt there.
The end of the first half.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Raptors 19, the Cavaliers 20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cavaliers leading. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Stevens in at the 3. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Here's Benton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Benton's got his first points in this one.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Out to the right wing. Back to Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Down low. Here's Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Love's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs. Rubio against Flynn. Porter, a screen on Rubio. Outside, Porter. Benton, the pass to Boucher. Flynn kicks to Boucher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. The Raptors have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
For your Raptors.
Toronto trailing.
One shot.
Flynn kicks to Porter. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The dunk by Achua.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Flynn to the inside. Here's Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists now in this one.
That is a terrific play by Porter, one of the more efficient guys in the game. Shows it again right there.
Here's Love. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Manton, the pass to Boucher. Now Achua. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Siakam against Allen. Nice move. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Trent. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Passes it to Allen. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby finds Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Van Vliet wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. A drive by Garland. Nobody near Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got 7 points in the game. 2 on the clock. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 4.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Raptors leading by 4. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the 4 with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes. Here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
And Garland has it in the corner. Inside. Allen's shot is off. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fast break, Toronto goes up. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Stolen away. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley dishes to Garland. Mobley with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Garland, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet with it. Three-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Garland with the bucket.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. With the drive, power down with both hands.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
To the paint. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Garland.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And the pass to Anunoby. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Barnes. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by LeVert.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Raptors leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Raptors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Trent. To the middle. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. For three, Van Vliet. LeVert grabs the miss. Garland left side. And it's Karis LeVert with the three.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was a fantastic ball. David, thank you as always.
it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Tatum can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Love passes to Allen. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. And it's Boston the other way. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it. Williams with the screen. Smart passes to Brown. And the 3 off target. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Tatum. And they're on the run. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Now here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Love. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The drive by Mitchell. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland, pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Williams defending. Allen can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The 3 from Mitchell sends it home from 3-point land.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garland finds Love. Love, a screen on Brogdon. From the wing, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside, Brown. Williams, a screen on Mobley. And here's Brown for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Love passes to Garland. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Garland against Smart. Allen, the pass to Love. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Tatum way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Celtics out in front, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 3, the small forward. Brown can't hit. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Left side, Garland. Here's Mobley. Left side, Garland. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Love. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Tatum, good.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the rejection.
Cleveland foul. Darius Garland.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Now here's Smart. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 6 points.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
To stop the run. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Brown against Mobley. Brown passes to Brogdon. Smart outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Smart has gotten his first points in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Now here's Brogdon. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Smart, and here's Brown for three. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 9.
Jaylen Brown, the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Brown against Mobley. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Mitchell, the pass to Love. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Smart. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Back to Mitchell. 4 seconds left. Allen in the high post. The clock runs out, and we are headed to
the Celtics 23. The Cavaliers 15.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks it loose.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
The kick out to White. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Some room here for Williams. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. The 3 from Mitchell. Gallinari pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to White. Back to Williams. They double him with Mobley. 5 on the clock. Boston again missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Mitchell. Now Garland from about 16. And another miss by Cleveland. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Williams. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Love. Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the layup is good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland. Love's got 6 points.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. This one for three. Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Love passes to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Well, so important for the big man to sell that shot fake. Al Horford, you admire his patience in these situations. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gallinari finds Williams. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boston foul.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Tatum. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
He drops it from range. Tatum's got 13.
And Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Garland for 3. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Mobley. Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Tatum. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. We couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the small forward. Garland for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Back to Tatum. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Garland, the pass to Love. Back to Garland. 4-3. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Pass to Allen. Over Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown. Covered by Mobley. And he lobs it up. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Mobley passes to Love. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Tatum against Love. Pass to Brown. Smart outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Cavs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Allen with it. The three from Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Love passes to Mitchell. Tatum against Love. And another shot. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Tatum. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Throws it up high. And finished off by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Smart against Allen. Right side Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
That shot, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to Garland. Shoots over Brown. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Allen. Love inside. Guarded by Brogdon. Now Smart. Outside Brogdon. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
God keep our land.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Brown, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Williams can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brown against Trent. And it's Brown missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Brown, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Staying calm, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Siakam.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now, here's Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Outside Tatum. Now Brown. Over Trent. Siakam pulls it in. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And here is Tatum. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Siakam sets a screen for Trent. Siakam inside. He's against Williams. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. He's off on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. On the wing, Brown. Covered by VanVleet. And the dunk by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now, here's Trent. Siakam. Rebound by Williams.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Brown. From the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
VanVleet passes to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. Passes to Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. He's got 7.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here is Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And VanVleet launches it from deep. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nice move. Here's Smart. Good D by Anunoby.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Brown. He's got 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And they double up Brown. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. Back to Horford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
For 3, Van Vliet, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You sexy.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Now here's Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Van Vliet looking around. It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Floats it up for Horford. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by Barnes.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And there's the pass to Horford. Brown outside. Back to Horford. The shot will not fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the 2-man game.
Smart against Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Horford with the screen on Trent. Brown makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. There's the triple. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Trent. Siakam trying to free himself up. Trent can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Smart on the wing. To the paint. Taken away. Trent with it. Picked up by Brown. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Here's Brown. He's got 15. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got it all tied up now for Boston.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Smart. Down low, here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Can't hit that one. Gary Trent Jr. He's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Toronto. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
The Celtics, 27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Porter. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Benton in at the 2. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Solid defensive possession from Brogdon. All effort from the former Rookie of the Year. And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Pass to Gallinari. And Boucher sends it back. They're outside. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
There it is, guys. One of those epic plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Gallinari kicks to Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for White. Oh, Griffin in position. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Benton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Porter against Williams. Porter passes to Boucher. Over to the wing. Four on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
And that one's good by Porter.
Sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gallinari kicks to White. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter passes to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Porter against Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As a coach, I really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid. He can play inside or play outside.
And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the 3-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Robert Williams is checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Smart takes it off the glass. Smart's got his 2nd bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. With the crossover, jams it in off the great move.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Horford. There's Brown with the 3. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. They get the rebound. Williams kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brown's got 19 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And so it's Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Raptors leading by 4. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. Now the pass to Smart. He dishes it to Horford. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent has a 2-pointer. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Brown kicks to Smart. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Siakam. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Smart, and he banks in the lane. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum passes to Smart. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Feeds it to Barnes. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Williams with the block. Brown outside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown the pass to Smart. Outside, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Good D by Anunoby. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. This is a to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Horford dishes to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Brown. Siakam pulls it in. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And yes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Smart. Missed inside. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Raptors winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the
This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a three-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Van Vliet against Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot misses, and Toronto will come the other way.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Mobley finds LeVert. From deep, Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Trent on the wing. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Offensive board. Trent outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Trent outside. To the inside. Goes up again. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. LeVert passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Van Vliet with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet outside. Over Garland. And again, Toronto no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's LeVert. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Siakam passes to Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 5 now.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby on the wing. That shot off the mark. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland, the pass to LeVert. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Trent outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Van Vliet left side. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Outside Anunoby. Driving inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Garland for 3. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
The basket off in time or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's your powerhouse team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They get it again. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Trent on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Garland. And the basket by Van Vliet.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby on the take. It's Barnes on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. LeVert outside. Outside Mitchell. To the left wing. From deep, Mobley. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Trent finds Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Van Vliet outside. Trent with a screen on Mitchell. Van Vliet pass to Trent. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Allen gets it to go.
With a soft touch around the basket. When Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Van Vliet outside. 1:46 left in the second. Trent against Garland. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
It's Siakam with the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
That's good from Siakam.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Outside Mitchell. 1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Trent finds Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him. Siakam, no good. The Cavs trailing.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Outside Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Fred VanVleet has been on.
23, the Raptors, 32. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got Malachi Flynn. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. The three from Okoro. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Here's Okoro. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
In transition, here they come. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Outside Porter. Pass to Ben. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a three of his own.
Here's the Okoro. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Let's go with a three. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 8.
A combination of work ethic and strength often comes at range. Porter dropping the bomb.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Here's Okoro. Love. The putback is no good. For Toronto, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Porter, the pass to Boucher. Outside for Porter. Fires from deep. And the Raptors get it back. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A difficult guy to match up with. Boucher can cause your defense serious problems.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jacks up with 3. Porter pulls it in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Outside for Love. Back to Rubio. And the layup is good off the glass.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
A minute 22 left to play in the third. Pass to Porter. Back to Flynn. Outside for Boucher. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. Baseline try. Second shot opportunity. Out to the right wing. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
Here's Flynn. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Achua with a screen on Rubio. Flynn's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Here's Flynn. Outside Porter. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at about 44% so far. Down low. Here's Mobley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Toronto shooting around 50% in the game so far. To the paint. It's tipped. Barnes passes to Siakam to the middle. Mobley outside. Inside. Here's Garland. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so here is Toronto. At one point, they led by 16. And then Siakam with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's LeVert. Doesn't go that time. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Siakam the screen. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. To the inside. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Trent against Garland. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Launches a 3. Allen finds Mitchell. It's tipped. And here's Van Vliet driving in. Siakam with it, covered by Mobley. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors miss again.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. To the right side. Garland against Van Vliet. With the crossover. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Pass to Trent. From the arc. He can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland the other way. For 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here. Cleveland now, time running out. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Allen with a screen on Trent. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Pass to Anunoby. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeVert, right side. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Easy to see why they trust LeVert's judgment. Impressive watching him getting it done in a big spot.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Garland against Trent. He connects!
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Mitchell against Trent. The 3 is up. Siakam pulls down the board. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. Fires for 3. LeVert with a rebound. Here's Cleveland, trailing by 5. Mitchell with the ball. The 3 ball. The shot off that time. Siakam outside. So the Raptors win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
We look forward